So I went away for 3 days, and I just completely thought about, okay, I said to God, I'm going to dedicate this restaurant to you. So how am I going to do that? And I'm kind of meditating and asking God to help me design this new restaurant. And so we decided to make an abstract form of the tree, and because the Jews were following God in the wilderness when they came out of slavery, and I felt like I was in slavery there because everything was removed from me, and there was nothing I could do. But so it was like, okay, there was a pillar of fire at night and a cloud by day, or vice versa. And so I thought, wow, what if we put the center of the restaurant a pillar of fire, and we surrounded with the names of the tribes of Israel? And then I thought, well, no, why did you show me this tree when I was like 12 years old? And it's got to have something to do with the tree. So I started looking up in the Hebrew and the Greek what the acacia tree meant, because that was the name of the tree that the lions were under when I saw it. And I've discovered that Moses and King David used this tree in a very, very spiritual way to hold the Ark of the Covenant. And the wood that they used to put the Ark of the Covenant in was the acacia wood. So I thought, oh, that's it. God wants me to put the tree in the middle of the restaurant. And I discovered that the acacia tree means the tree of life. So now we have this tree of life, very abstract form. I surrounded it with a wavy wall to remind us of the desert journey, and I put up the names of the tribes of Israel. And so that became a dedication to God. And so it has a very spiritual undertone to this restaurant, and we're keeping it in the theme. We're now developing the tribes, and we're putting them in the walls as their symbols, and the lights coming from the back. It's going to be absolutely spectacular opening this next restaurant. I think more important that you walk into this amazing spiritual journey, and then you have this amazing food. And then it's backed up by incredible service, and we're building culture. So it's a lifestyle that we're creating. It's not, it's not so. It's about the experience of having this cultural, wow. And the one thing that I don't want to happen is that we lose that aspect of people walking into the restaurant having this high expectation of what it's supposed to be and the food, how it's supposed to taste, and then it doesn't live up to its potential. So we're going to make sure that we never lose sight of that. And it's kind of like our children. We want them to grow up, and we want them to be who we want them to be, but sometimes some of them just go off the deep end. I have 4 kids. They've all gone off the deep end, but that's okay. We bring them back, right?
So, Chef, if people want to learn more about you and your restaurants, where do they go?
PeliPeli.com. And we have a great website. We're changing it all the time. My partners Michael and Thomas are involved in working with that, and we're just so excited about the culture that we're bringing to the world. And my partner Michael is very involved with the cultural building. He is now our CEO. And I do the operational side of it, where I'm involved with all the cooking and the design, and then Thomas is involved with the nurturing. And so we make a really good team. So I'm really proud of that. So when you come into Peli Peli, you'll know, you can feel there's some warmth and there's something going on. You can't quite figure it out. But then when you try the food, it's like, oh my God. So
it feels like a very, very special place, and it looks like you got God on your side, and you got a lot of people.
Lose?
Yeah, how can you lose? So, I am really so happy for you. I can't wait to go visit you there and to see this beautiful artwork that you've created. So thank you for sharing.